Good morning. Well, afternoon now, actually. Just want to say hi to everybody. Whoever's going to be watching this or taking a bit of time to try and see who's out there. My name's Mel. Just a regular day person, woman. Today, I want to talk about being the perfect version of yourself. Okay, right. So it's been a difficult one for me. My whole life has been spent not really realizing that. What's the perfect version of myself or yourself? Okay, here's mine. I've got a few things written down because I might forget them. I don't want to forget anything at the minute. Big one. This has been a big one. Loving myself. Do we all really love ourselves? I think we do, but this lockdown has kind of really brought it to a head, hasn't it? Especially if you're single, like I am at the minute. You don't really have any sort of distractions away from how you're actually feeling. So that's a massive one. Being whole without the need of someone telling you that you're either beautiful or you're a good person or you do amazing things. Just being whole, I think, it just speaks volumes, doesn't it? Okay, looking beautiful for you. Well, that is massive, okay, because we all tend to, okay, we're going to go out on a Saturday night and, okay, who are we dressing up for? Okay, we might catch the eye of someone. It's about being lovely for you. Even like on a day like today. Just get up in the morning, do your hair, put some makeup on. It makes you feel good about yourself. Yes, you're not going anywhere. You're just going to be in the house, but you need to look at yourself, and I think that's like being the best version of you is to look good for yourself. Okay, giving me time to think about me, huge, because life just gets in the way, doesn't it? And we end up thinking about everything else, bills, how am I going to pay this, what about my kids, are they okay, is my other half okay, is my house clean enough, pets, just everything comes before we think about ourselves. And I used to always think that was selfish. Okay, I don't want to be a selfish person. We're always taught not to be selfish. Selfish is a bad thing, but it's not being selfish, it's being whole. It's about looking after yourself before you look after others, because if you don't look after yourself first, you can never ever look after others. If you don't love yourself first, you're just giving away that love that you have to others, and you need it first. You need everything that you give away first for you, and then it's easy. Things come easier. Your mind is better with it. You can think more clearly. You act in a different way. You don't become angry. You perhaps think before you say. That was a massive one with me. Big mouth. Oh. She always had a big mouth. So wanted to put everything right, the world to rights, and especially overprotective. I just didn't like anybody just being vicious and malicious. I hated it all. And then I was becoming that myself. And lockdown makes you see, doesn't it? I've been seeing these things for a while, but it's totally brought everything to the head of me. Okay, the next one. Oh, loving me again. That one's come up again. Must be a really big, important one. Because it is. It's one of the biggest ones. It is the biggest one. You have to love you. Whatever you are. Whoever you are. What you've done. Forgive yourself. What others have done to you, forgive them. Just don't hold on to anything. It's just way too painful. You keep bringing it back up, and it's like vomit in your mouth, and it's just pain. It's pain that we've had to feel to give us the lessons that we need. We have to realise that pain, and then we can move on. Once we've realised that pain is part of us, we can then move on with it. Just not bring it up, and that ego voice saying blah blah blah, this one did this, you've been told that, you're not good enough, you'll never amount to anything, you don't fit in, you're different, you're not the right size. Clothes shops, that's a massive one, isn't it? You're bigger, you don't fit into the fashion. But I am fashionable, why can't I fit into the fashion? They're just telling you. The whole of society tells us, and we listen. That's the silly thing. Our whole lives we listen. It's about listening to ourselves now. Being connected with a greater source, whatever that is to you. Could be, I don't know, like for me it's the universe, definitely. God, a religion, a crystal, a past loved one, just having that connection with something perhaps bigger, greater than you. The crystal's not greater than you, obviously, so that's a load of shit. Definitely the universe. I just didn't want to upset anybody. Okay, it's whatever their belief is. So yeah, I mean, having that connection and totally knowing that you are connected with that source of power is huge. It just takes you on a totally different journey, an inside journey that we need to start an outside journey. It's huge. Okay, what's the next one? Loving me and the body that I live in. Massive. Okay, so I had this conversation a million times with a million clients. I'm a hairdresser, so psychologist on the side. My sister, myself, we've all lived in the bodies that we have right now. It doesn't mean that they're always going to be the same. Our bodies change all the time. It's about making that change. There's a million self-help books out there. I was talking about the Pounds of Pain book. I think that's Louise Hayes. She's amazing. But there's one part that it says to love the skin that you're in. Okay, so that's a big one, because okay, yes, you are loving yourself, okay, but we're also talking about being the best version of yourself, the perfect version of yourself that you can be. So okay, love the skin that you're in. Yes, you do love your skin, okay, but you could look at something in the mirror and think, well, that is not the perfect version of myself. I don't want to be that version of myself, even though I love myself, but that particular part of myself I want to change. So how are we going to do that? So okay, we have to be the perfect version of ourselves. We can't go from okay, I don't like what I'm looking like, to I love what I'm looking like, because those two things in the brain, they don't amount. It doesn't matter what. I mean, depends, doesn't it? I mean, that's me. I think that's a lot of people as well. And to be on that absolute perfect spiritual plane, to love everything about yourself, that's got to be amazing. But for me, I'm not there. For me, I still do want to look pretty for myself. I don't want to be unhealthy, first of all. I want to be able to run up and down the stairs without getting puffed out. I just want to be the perfect version of myself, so that health comes into it. What we're eating, what we're putting inside of us. I mean, last night I had a packet of biscuits, but today's a new day, isn't it? So I have been slowly losing weight, and if you want to call it pounds of pain, yes, they are. They have been put there by me. What can I say? Okay, so I'm not going to be too hard on myself. It's all part of life, isn't it? And we've all had one. We've all had some kind of serious issues going on. in our life, and some people have been blessed not to. So let's be thankful for everything that we have. I mean, we have our life, don't we? We have our happiness. We have our beautiful families around us, and I think that we have seen how people have gathered together. They've helped each other on social media. I mean, it's been amazing. I mean, I've met so many lovely people along this trip, and it's just about knowing ourselves and helping when we can, and just knowing our limitations, really. Because sometimes we do just give perhaps a little too much, or we give all of ourselves, and that's not a good thing, for whatever reasons they are. I know I've done that on lots of relationship stances. It's still painful to talk about it, but it's like accepting that pain and embracing it, really. Just gonna have a bit of my coffee. I'm sat in my bedroom. Yeah, so what's the next one? We said eating healthy. Yes, that's but we're not going to go crazy about it, are we? We're going to set ourselves little goals, I think. Maybe a day-by-day goal. We shouldn't starve ourselves of anything. And that goes across the board, food included. That doesn't work. I've been on so many diets in my life, fuck's sake. None of them have worked. Because you have to have the whole in yourself first, and the love in yourself first before you can fix anything on the outside. It has to come from within. Then it fixes. It shines from you. You can't, in one sense, be giving all of that away and still having some left for yourself to fix yourself. So, give it to yourself first. Give yourself the love first, the attention, the thoughts. Give it to yourself first. Then you can fix whatever you want to fix. Could be anything. Then you can give away. You can give away, and it's so beautiful. The light inside of all of us, it shines when you let it shine. I love my light shining. People like it too. I like giving. I love talking to people. I love helping people. I mean, that's definitely my path. I love it. It's just about growing stronger with yourself. It's a day-by-day thing. It doesn't just happen just like that. It doesn't. Happen slowly. Sometimes it takes people an entire lifetime. Sometimes people are blessed to have it when they're younger. They're not meant to have as many lessons as other people have. I mean, we all have our different beliefs and our different thought patterns, and we're all different. We're just so different. This is just kind of like something that I feel really strongly about, that I need to share with people. And okay, what's the next one? Okay, oh, this is a massive one. Not drinking to get rat-arsed. Okay, to numb my pain. Oh my God, how many of us has done that? All of us, I reckon. It's not the answer. We might think it is at the time, and it bloody feels good, doesn't it? I mean, you get into the music and you start thinking and think, oh yeah, fuck them all, fuck them. They don't want me. I don't need it. Fuck this life. I'm going to do whatever I want to do. Okay, for that short period of time, we are like, we're such different people. We're not our authentic person. We're a lot of the time full of pain. Otherwise we wouldn't be drinking like that to get rat-arsed. We're all trying to cover up something in our life. That's not clever. It's not smart. And I know I have done so many things under the influence of alcohol, not happy about. Not at all. I forgive myself. I've said things. I thought I was the spiritual medium. All the messages coming to me and just going into people's spaces. I mean, they didn't want me there. I mean, just go walk over to them in the pub and think, you need to know this. Okay, no you don't. Keep it to yourself, Mel. I've tried to strangle people because they did an injustice to others that I loved. I've gone off with random men. You name it. Done it. I own it. I own up to it. It's not where I want to be now. It's not where I am now. We've all got that choice. We've all got that choice to change. Choice of staying where we are or evolving. That's basically how it is. I choose to evolve. I hope that many others will choose to evolve. We're just regular everyday people. I mean, we're no spiritual gurus or anything. We're just regular everyday people leading a regular everyday life. Just trying to be the best perfect version of ourselves again. It's like whipping yourself every day, but as it gets easier, you don't have to whip yourself as hard. You don't have to be as hard on yourself. You can take things a little bit more easier. Just love who you are. Next one. Well, we might get back to the alcohol one again, but yeah, that goes along across the board. This is just through me. It could be drugs, marijuana, anything. I mean, depends how lost we are. I'm usually a binge drinker, I would say. I definitely don't drink on a regular basis of like every day or every week, or you know, it could be every 3 weeks that it used to come on, and then it really started coming on and wanting to blow my head fucking off. I was just so sick of the thoughts, because I had covered all of my thoughts all of my life. It's like a basket that you just layer. It's a layering of this well. What people have told you from young, social conditioning, could have come from parents, friends, your own mind. It's a powerful tool, the mind. It does get you going. So, okay, let's not talk about the alcohol anymore. Let's talk about clearing the basket, okay? You have to dig deep, one layer at a time. But start taking the top layer off. That's a good start. And then you just kind of go through it. Slowly, slowly. Sometimes you have to feel the pain. That brings out the total joy in you. We've all lived that life, you know, especially when you get to my age. Okay. Right. Okay. Facing my pain. Who's afraid to face their pain? I think there's a lot of people. They kind of put things in boxes in their minds and say it's better off there. I don't have to think about it. I'm not happy thinking about that little box at the minute. Just keep it there, and then they forget about that box, don't they? They forget it's even there, some people. But it comes out, that box is a dark box. It's not going to let your light shine through if you just keep it packed away somewhere. You have to unpack that box and you have to face it. And it's scary. And it's all those things that are dark to you. And but face it with love. Yeah, that's all I can say. Let that pain out and face it with love. And once you've started facing them, they become easier. It just becomes an easy journey then, and the easier it becomes, the less fear you feel and the less pain you're feeling, and you start having that authentic love for yourself and authentic love for others. You're not going to imagine things. Depends on your imagination. I've got a vivid one. So, yeah, it just depends on your personality, I suppose. But definitely get those boxes out. Start with a little one. Teeny tiny box. And face that one. And on a daily basis, you can start facing them all day by day. Otherwise, the layers never go. You end up living a life that you didn't really ever want to live, that life, and you never sort out your pain. Perhaps you'll become make yourself ill. Seen it happen personally with family members, especially my mother. She had every illness on the planet when she died, and she was always searching for her light, but she did not empty her boxes. And so I am going to take a big leaf out of that book and empty my boxes, because I want that light to always shine through me and to shine on to others. I need to do this. It's been raw, it's been painful, I have cried, I have thought I was going insane. One day I was like, pick yourself up, listen to that music, drown it all out, don't listen to it. So I'd put my music on and it would be so loud to try and stop those thoughts from coming up into myself. I have been doing a lot of thinking, a lot of whipping myself, and now I'm doing a lot of loving. I can tell you it's fucking amazing. Once you start emptying those boxes, everything starts becoming clearer to you. I hope that I can make sense to others with what I'm talking about. Okay, this is a good one. Feeling good. How many of us wake up in the morning and can honestly say to ourselves, shit, I'm feeling good today. Yeah, I'm feeling so good. Well, I don't know, but I went through a whole time thinking I felt good, but I had those voices still, you know, like the boxes, you know, the ego trying to tell me things, and it's taken me a long time, but finally I am feeling good. I'm feeling like I'm becoming the perfect version of myself. I can truly say that. I don't need that loud music to cover my thoughts. I don't need distractions of men to cover my thoughts. My thoughts are good. They're pure, they're whole. I mean, yeah, I'm a fucking dirty bitch sometimes, but, you know, that's another part of me. Who doesn't like a little bit of erotic? Yeah, so, yeah, that's it. Feeling good. Feeling genuinely happy. Okay, genuine. What's genuine? Okay, let's think of that word. Genuine. It's real, isn't it? It's the real thing. It's the real feeling of happiness that's coming from us. That real feeling. We're not relying on another person to give us that happiness. We're having that real feeling from ourselves. It's a perfect light force. It's shining through us, and it's making us feel happy, genuinely happy with who we are, what we do, choices we make on an everyday basis. Going to work, children, ourselves, how we're feeling about ourselves. Definitely not being down on ourselves, and definitely not putting others before ourselves first. Being genuinely happy. It's being real. It's being real with yourself and looking at yourself and thinking, yeah, I'm happy. I got that warm feeling in my heart. And there's no blockages there. It's happy. Something I'm learning. It's not all there yet. Not all happened yet, but it's day by day. It's a path. It's like it doesn't happen just like that. It's slow. It took you a long time to get where you are. It's nothing instant is going to bring it out of you. Same thing as the diet. Healthy eating. Took you a long time to get those pounds on you. Nothing starving yourself is going to take them off. It's from the inside out. The inside, when you're starting to feel that genuine happiness and love for yourself, that's when the outside starts to shine. Your beauty comes out. Your pure, authentic beauty. It doesn't mean you have to go and not put lashes on or nails on or do what makes you feel happy. I mean, I love wearing my lashes and my nails, my Stevie. Love her. But more than anything, I go to have my nails done. I love being with my friend who's doing them for me. That is more than the nail itself. It's the connection that I have with her, and we laugh so much. I mean, I piss my pants sometimes. We're laughing so much, and laughter is key. It's like, it's a drug. It's your alcohol. You don't need alcohol when you laugh, do you? It's just there. So I think being around the people, the energies that are good for you, you don't listen to anything negative from another person ever again, is my advice. If it's there, you just say, I'm sorry, I can't listen to this. Don't bring that energy onto yourself, okay? It's not pure, it's not light, because God, we are trying to get rid of our own negative thoughts. We can't take them on board from another person. We can say no, okay, and then perhaps start a positive conversation with that person, but do not take on the negativity from anyone else. And it's not going to help you on your journey, because we're all spirits of energy. That's who we are. We connect with each other with our energy. So if someone else has got that energy, I know it fucking kills me. It can last for hours, days. I have to yawn it out. Oh, get out of me, you fucking exorcist. You know what I'm saying? It's a bit like that horror movie where you have to spew it out, don't you? It's like, But it is that way, you know, when you take on that energy, and also about giving your energy. Your energy it should be pure for someone else. You don't need to offload anything on anyone else. You